Hi peeps, this is Mitali Bakishwari again from the M&Ms, and my spring break has already started, and this time I made sure that I do something about my room because my room is literally like white in color, but I like a little bit of color. So currently all my bed sheets, all my posters are in the shade of blue, and I decided to have a color scheme. So this time it's blue and cool, but out of all the posters and the bed sheets that I got, I found the most difficult thing to find was the wall clock. So I'm gonna show you in few quick steps how you can make your own wall clock to match your own needs and to match your own color scheme. So like I told you, I have blue as my color scheme this time, and when it comes to blue, the first thing that comes to my mind is ocean, and I love dolphins. So I'm gonna show you how to make a wall clock in shape of dolphin, and that too using very few articles. So let's get started. Take a look here. So all you will be needing is a foam board, like a piece of foam board, and the size of this would depend on the size of the wall clock you need to make. You can either use felt papers, because I currently love working with felt papers, so I'm using felt papers. You can also use card papers if you need to, like if you have many colors you can just use card paper. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the felt paper, and you will also need like a piece of base clock instrument. Now I had this alarm clock and I needed to use that, but it stopped working. So what I did was I opened it up and I removed the base machinery and the clock hands, if you can see. Now they are pretty delicate, so while I removed it I wasn't sure if I can get it in one piece, but the best part or best option would be to just go into a supermarket and just grab this, because you'll get it like max for $2 or so. And best places to get it would be Michael's or Joanne or Hobby Lobby. You can get this. I've seen this in Hobby Lobby, so you should be able to get this in Hobby Lobby. So, and you'll need some glue and a pair of scissors. So firstly, and yes, we'll need a marker. So first we need to do is just draw the basic outline of whatever shape you want to do. So I'm gonna start drawing a dolphin. So I'm not really good with the drawing, so I'm just gonna, probably take an idea of how it looks from my cell phone and just do it. So give me a minute while I draw. I have drawn a basic outline of a very cute, basically cartoon-like dolphin, and now the next step is to get this cut out. Once I cut this out, all I'm gonna do is take a felt paper. Now these are the little pieces that I'm showing, but I also have felt paper in light blue color, so I'm just gonna use the sky blue, or you can say the light blue color, and stick it around this and then cut this off. So give me 2 minutes while I cut this and show you the final product. Once I did the cutout, what I have done is I used a felt paper and some glue and made sure that it's nicely stuck and cut down very sharply. And for this I used a cutter instead of a scissor, because scissor won't help you to get this good of a finish. Once this is done, what I need to do is take this clock machinery and figure out a spot right somewhere in between, let's say this point, and I'm gonna try and see how deep this needs to go. And if I place it here, this is the spot I need to. So all I'm gonna do is take a scissor and start making a hole at the center of the dolphin. So there you go, I'm almost done. So there you go, you get a hole right here, and this is where your clock is going to go. So if you see, I've got the clock through it, and these are my hands, and I'm just gonna assemble this. Now if you try and take this off a used clock, you probably should remember was, after I assemble the clock, I am gonna try and put some waves with different dark blue, light blue, white or something like that. And this is where my pieces of felt paper come into picture. So using these three, we'll try and make the waves. So before that, give me a minute while I assemble this clock, and you can keep looking at it while I do it. So I have put through the clock, and now I'm just gonna use this to screw it up. It's very simple to do it. It doesn't need much of an effort. It does not need any equipment as such. You just have to put everything through properly. Oops, where is my small hand? Okay. It's nicely fitted. Now if you see, my clock looks a little empty and bland if I just go ahead and put this. So this is where I'm going to use my leftover felt paper. So I have white, blue and some light blue color. So I'm going to try and make some waves like out of this. So let's try and do that. All I need is some marker, and I'm just going to randomly draw wave like structure. It need not be realistic waves. It has to be somewhat cartoon like. So I just drew random, and I'm gonna cut this through and come back soon in a minute. So I did draw those and cut them through like this, and they look quite weird when you haven't put them together, but once you put them together they are pretty amazing. So I'm just gonna put in some more like this, or you can just reverse it. You can just arrange it the way you want to arrange it because it's your waves. So this looks perfect for me, so I'm just gonna keep it like that. And what I'm gonna do is take glue and just glue it down here so that it just gives some sort of a substance to my clock. And after all of this is done, I'm gonna take a hook like this. You did not have a hook. You can just put in like make 2 holes here and tie up a thread so that you can just hang it on your wall. But I somehow had this, so what I'm gonna do is just stick this around here behind so that I can just, you know, go and hang this on my wall. So give me a minute while I show you the final product. So I hope you guys liked that wall clock that I made, and so if you like it, please like, subscribe and share this video. You can go on my website and sign up for email notifications, so every time we come up with something new you will get an email so that you never miss any update from our website. And you can go and like our Facebook page too. From there also you can get indications about if we ever put up something new. So go on, go try, make your own wall clock that suits your personality. Put in photographs and do comment because that really helps us improve. So thank you so much for watching the video. Love, M&Ms.